So welcome everyone. I'm Katzi. This is Masterclass. In this advanced practice, we're not going to be breaking down everything so much. So I definitely encourage you to invite a very playful spirit, a curious spirit. Have fun with it and just keep trying. Again, it's a video, so you can always rewatch it to replay, repractice, and you'll discover something new each time. I promise you. So we're actually going to start sitting, how traditional, and you're going to interlace the bottom three fingers. So it's your pinky, your ring finger, and your middle finger interlace, and the index and the thumb connect. So it's like so. Yeah. Actually, fun fact, if you do this mudra like so, it's really good for the second chakra. However, when you turn it up like so, this is the mudra of the higher potential. And this evening, we're going to be working a lot in kind of reaching within, reaching around ourselves as we play with variations of binds, amongst other things. And when you come to a bind, it can feel like you're kind of locking into something. It might even have this feeling of being restricted because you're bound. Yeah, I like to look at it as a way of really kind of exploring the parameters around yourself and connecting into something that you hold as to be like a treasure within, so to speak. So even though you might have come to the practice because you wanted a challenge, you wanted to maintain your advanced yoga practice, whatever that means to you, we're going to start with connecting to higher potential. So you can close the eyes and allow the hands to rest there by the heart. Fingers pointing up, thumbs pointing down, so that it directs the energy to kind of encapsulate the full spectrum of the sacred earth and the celestial sky. And as you arrive here, start to breathe deeply. Start to switch off your default mode and go into present mode and inquire as to what it is that you wish to reach within yourself. All you need is within, despite how we may habitually behave in seeking things outside of ourselves. Whatever it is that you're reaching towards, whether it is abundance, strength, power, clarity, peace, these are just a few things. It is within. It might take a bit of reorganizing, but that is why we breathe deep. That is why we shapeshift and why we open our awareness. Feel your breath as it explores the inner landscape. Perhaps your breath even brushes against a place that feels what could seem resistant. Perhaps that is an area that you wish to reach deeper into. And to simply purify any negativity, any doubts, anything that distracts us, we will sing together the Purification Mantra. If this mantra is new to you, you will still receive the effects by opening your ears and listening. This mantra is passed down by Sri Jamanitra. It can be used in many ways, but tonight we'll use it once again to purify the space, to purify ourselves. As you sing or as you listen, imagine yourself becoming crystal clear, completely purified, as well as the space around you. Take a deep breath in, first to clear. Exhale out. Breathe and sing. Om apavitra ha apavitra va sava vashtanga topi va yaha smorit pondrikat sham sabahya vientraha sujihit. Now let's celebrate coming together and singing the sound of 3 ohms. Allow this vibration to carry out what it is that you're reaching for, so that your message is sent to the external forces, so that you feel supported as you continue to move forward in the practice. Deep breath in, first to clear. Exhale out. Breathe in, sing from your heart. May the Om create a ripple effect as we continue to clear the space so that we can freely reach into the depths of ourselves. From here, you can open your eyes. If you want to use the playlist, you can use the playlist. It's right there in the chat. Alrighty, and we're going to get it started on the count of 3, 2, 1. And we're going to take a seat. Alrighty, so we're going to start out a bit deep, slow, and sweet, but this is an opportunity to really tap into your Ujjayi breath. So bend your right knee in, left leg extended out, and point through the left foot, but flex the toes back. Walk your left hand out to the side and inhale, reach your right arm up, and exhale, softness in the elbow as you reach overhead. Feel free to let the head relax through the neck. Breathing in here. Exhale, soften the left elbow, keep reaching towards the left. Good. Send your breath where you feel that sensation. Exhale out. Now continue to reach towards the left and swoop around, and then see if you can take a hold of your left foot. If you're taking a hold of your shin or your ankle, of course, that is fine as well. Breathe and pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Starting to open up through the hamstring, and in fact, you can even flex the foot back a bit more. Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. In and out. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Come up so that your spine is about at 45 degrees. Inhale, reach your right arm forward. Turn the thumb down. Reach it over towards 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And as it reaches towards 3, turn the thumb back. Now we're going to trace that semicircle. So as you inhale, reach the arm up and around. And exhale, reach it down and around. Twice more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, curling down. Inhale, really reaching. Exhale, curling down. Inhale, reach your arms straight up. Cross right foot on top. Take a twist on over towards the right. Breathing in, finding length. The crown of the head reaches up towards the celestial heart. And as you exhale, you gently revolve the organs around the axis of your spine. Breathing in and out. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Come back through center. Slide your right ankle on top of your left so that your ankles are crisscrossed. Inhale, float the legs up. Come into a crisscross Navasana. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower down halfway. Breathe and lift. This time, exhale, right knee in towards right armpit. Inhale, extend, squeeze inner thighs. Exhale, lower down, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee into armpit. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee pulls in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the knees, lower down. From here, extend your right leg out. Left knee bends in. Crawl your right fingertips over towards the right. Reach your left arm up and overhead for that side stretch. Softness in right elbow, maybe even forearm rests on the mat. But try to keep that left sits bone anchored down. Breathe light into left side body. And out. While the physical practice might not be so advanced right now, how deep can your breath explore? Breathe in. Exhale, sweep left hand down and around. Reach for the right foot, maybe even flex the foot. Breathe in, pull the heart forward. Exhale, lower. And being advanced is not solely about the physical. In fact, that is 1/8 of the 8 limbs of yoga. And on top of that, it's step 3. So it's kind of bottom at the totem pole. We have to integrate it all. The way we behave, the postures, our breath, withdrawing our senses, concentrating, which leads to meditation, leads to dhyana. Now inhale, reach the left hand forward. Turn the thumb down, reach it over towards 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So it's in front of the shin. Beautiful. Now just make it your own dance. You inhale, sweep it up and over. Exhale, kind of swimming around. I'm just kind of swimming around ourselves here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reach around. Inhale, reach straight up. Left foot on top of right. Take a gentle twist. Ooh, little crackle pop there. Twisting over towards the left. So as we twist, we just naturally release what's in our way, what's holding us back. So it's a lot easier to really reach within, to connect. Deep breath in and out. Come right back through center. Slide your left ankle on top of the right and squeeze your inner thighs together. Float your legs up for me, please. Come into Navasana. Exhale, lower down, feel the belly pull towards the spine. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, left knee into armpit. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee pulls in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Lower the feet down now. Parallel, hands behind you, fingertips facing towards the seat. Inhale, elevate the hips. Reverse tabletop. If it feels good, drop the head back. Breathe in. Exhale everything out completely. Chin towards chest. Lower the seat down. Pull the seat back between the palms. Seat is lifted. Float up the legs. 3, 2, 1. Cross your shins. Come forward, downward facing dog. Take what you need along the way. In fact, that goes for now and always. You can always take what you need. Taking on a new perspective here. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Shift forward, high plank. Exhale, knees hover. Swoosh the hips up and back. Down dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, we slowly lower down Chaturanga. So soft bend in the elbows, 5, 4, 3 is Chaturanga. Hold here, 2, 1. Tops of the feet to the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Pull the heart forward. Continue to press to the tops of the feet. Roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Exhale out. Start to walk your way up towards the top of the mat, guiding the heels down. Softness in the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Take a little bounce. Breathe in. And exhale out. The arms drop down to the floor. Clasp your hands behind your back. Drive the fist up and overhead. Inhale, bend your knees, carve the fist back, open up through the heart. So you take a coup shape in your chair. And exhale, melt down between fold. Breathing in, carve it back open. Exhale, melt down into yourself. Bring your hands down to low back, down to the floor. Slowly start to roll up through your spine. Bring your hands to your heart, and you can take that mudra of higher potential and place it there. Breathe into what are you reaching towards. Exhale, fully embody it. Inhale, sweep your arms up high towards the sky. As you exhale, right arm underneath the left, Padagustasana. Softness in the knees. Inhale, unravel yourself, drive the hips, the belly and the heart up, lift up, Bakasana. Exhale, melt down into yourself, fold. Hands down to the floor. Breathing in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, you can step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Tops of the feet to the mat. Breathe into heart. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg up high towards the sky. Exhale, draw the right knee into the nose, feel the navel pull in. Flex your right foot over left thigh, figure four, down dog. Press the right knee back in space. Breathe into your outer right hip and out. Look forward, tap your right knee towards the top of the right arm as the right foot steps wide outside. Step your left foot wide outside the left pinky. Good. And let your hips drop down into a squat. As you inhale, let the elbows press back into the inner thighs and find length in your spine as the crown reaches up. And exhale, hands down, hips high fold. Breathe in, look forward, point the toes forward, finding your length. Exhale, drop down into yourself. Inhale, sweep your arms up like you're gathering in all of that energy. Exhale, left arm underneath the right, Padagustasana. Softness in the knees. Inhale, unravel, hips, belly, heart lifts. Exhale, melt down into yourself. Hands down to the floor, unwrap the eagle. Breathe in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into your heart, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg up and reach through the ball of the foot. Exhale, left knee pulls into nose, navel pulls in. Flex your left foot over right thigh, figure four, down dog. Breathe into outer left hip as the left knee presses back. Exhale, left knee into the top of the left arm. Step your left foot wide. Step the right foot wide. Let the hips drop down into a squat. Breathe the hips open as the elbows press back into inner thighs. Exhale, hands down, hips high fold. Breathe in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, drop down. We're gonna layer on a bit. Inhale, reach your arms up high towards the sky. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, Padagustasana. Softness in the knees. Inhale, unravel yourself, lifting up, leaning back. Exhale, melt down into yourself, hands down to the floor. Little different, spread the fingers wide. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees, knees on tops of the arms. Shift forward, Bakasana, crow pose. Good. Just flirting with it a bit. Kissing with that crow pose. Pull the heart forward, look forward, shoot your feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Tops of the feet, breathe into heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Home base, breathe in deep and out. Let your body be rinsed with this magnificent prana that is flowing through you with the guidance of your breath. Feel the armpits hug into heart center. Inhale, rise into the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. We're going to hop up into a squat, feet land outside the hands. Hop up. Good. Sometimes just a little bit of air time, sometimes not. Inhale, let the elbows press into inner thighs, lift up through the heart. Exhale, hands down, hips high fold. Breathe in, look forward, point the toes forward. Exhale, drop down. Last round. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, left arm underneath right. Softness in knees. Inhale, unravel, lifting up, opening. Exhale, melt down into yourself fold. Hands down to the floor. Breathe in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, Bakasana, crow pose. Receiving straight in through the arms. Keep squeezing heels towards bum. That's it, nice. Look forward, shoot your feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe into heart. Exhale, hips high. Let your breath be long and smooth. Seal your lips, Ujjayi breath. It's where that heat that you feel pulsating through your body from the warm-up is spread. The totality of your being, helping you to become more malleable in the shapes, more malleable and adaptable in life. Breathe and rise to the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. You can hop into crow pose or just hop into a squat. Mine's like a crow with very high heels. All right, here we go. Let the elbows press into inner thighs. Breathe into your heart. Even take that mudra of higher potential. Connect to that high vibration. Let it guide you. Tief Aim. And exhale out. Hands down to the floor, hips up high. Breathe in, finding length, look forward. Walk your feet in so they're hip distance apart. Softness in the knees. Padagustasana. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, bend your elbows out to the side. And shake out the head. And if the hamstrings are feeling happy, press the knees back. Opening up. Breathe that resilient light through the entirety of the body. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Release the peace fingers. Breathe in, look forward. Walk the feet in so that they're touching. Exhale, fold down into yourself. We reverse skydive. So inhale, float the arms up, come into a flat back. And exhale, empty everything out as you fold. Twice more. Inhale, flying high, rising above, becoming buoyant. Exhale, gather down. Inhale, float, fly, stay. Shift weight into your right foot. Flex through your left foot. Inhale, kick the left foot up towards your chest. And exhale, pendulum it back. Warrior 3. Level off through the hips. Left inner thigh spirals up. And feel here, even that you're reaching, the crown of the head forward and the heel presses back. Feel free to maintain the stability. Otherwise, make it a bit more dynamic by breathing in, heel to crown. Exhale, left knee pulls in like a flamingo. Inhale, press back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, press back. Exhale. Once more. Inhale, press back. Exhale, pull in. Beautiful. Now inhale, press back. Bend your right knee. Step the left foot back. Inhale, reach your arms up. High lunge. Exhale, soften the front thigh so the hips are low and press back through that back heel. Breathe in here. Exhale, interlace your hands behind the head like so. Inhale, elbows come back and beam open the heart. A little back bend here. Exhale, elbows squeeze in, ribs knit in. Press back through back heel. 2 exhales. First exhale, right palm forward like tripod. Second exhale, left arm like tripod. Inhale, straighten through the legs, raise the roof. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, Karmasana. Inhale, drive the elbows forward, up, arch back. Exhale, bend your right knee. Let the right shoulder sneak down to the inside. With your inhale, you unravel to Triconasana. Straighten through the right leg. Unwrap your arms. Reach your left arm sky high. Do your best to straighten through the legs. For the muscles wrapping around the bones of the body. By all means, you can stay like so. Or if you want a little bit of extra fire, float the right arm up. Breathing in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale, core knits in. Breathe in. Exhale, reach your left arm overhead. Turn the toes over towards the left. Wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in, look forward. Turn the toes in, heels out. Exhale, bend your left knee. Shift your hips towards the back as you come into Skandasana. You can lift up the left heel. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, bend the right knee. Flex through left. Sway here side to side. Your own rhythm. Dance with it, dip into it. Feel where your body's like, reach into me. Tight. Alrighty. To be honest, I could do that all night. That'd be a fun masterclass. Breathe and look forward though. Turn your toes in, heels out. Take your both hands over towards your right ankle or shin. And if you can't reach, just walk the feet in. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your left knee. Shift your hips towards the back. So you start to work through your side body. You can drop the head here. Feel the left hip pull away from left shoulder. Breathe in and out. Straighten through left leg. Look forward, find length. Left palm right underneath the face. Reach your right arm up. Take a twist. Breathe in here. Exhale, right arm underneath the left. Karmasana, eagle wrap in the arms. From here, roll up through your spine. Come to stand nice and tall. Turn your toes out, your heels in, wide second. Breathing in. Exhale, deep bend in your knees. Palms down on your thighs. Goddess. Breathe in. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Press right inner thigh back. Breathe and come back through center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Press left inner thigh back. Breathe and come back through center. Exhale, right shoulder. Breathe and come back. Exhale, left shoulder. Breathe and come back through center. Straighten through legs. Reach your arms up. Turn your right toes forward. Deep bend in the right knee. Elbow down to thigh. Reach your left arm overhead. Extended side angle. Now, from here, if you're working the bind, you can turn left thumb back. Inhale. Exhale, turn it forward. So you just start to work these rotations here in the arm as it almost kind of swims towards the back. And to work the half bind, left thumb turns down, wraps around for inner thigh. Full binders, right palm down, right thumb back, wrap around, take a hold of the wrist. Now, what can happen in binds is that we start to curl into ourselves, right? We're folding and our hips lift in the side angle. What I want you to do is ensure that right knee is right over the ankle. So the right sits bones wrap in, and then roll the left shoulder back. So you really start to open the heart. This way the bind isn't locking you in and closing you off, but it's giving you something to kind of pull into to help you open up a bit more. Use your breath. Fire through the thighs. This pose I feel is very deceiving. I'm in it and I'm like, oh my God, when does it end? 2 more breaths, deep ones. Deep breath. Good. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Frame your right foot for me. Lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. Circle out. I'm just going to flirt a little bit with another arm balance. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee taps in, top of right arm. Extend the right leg, chaturanga the arm, shift forward. Ekapada Vinyasa. From here, look forward, right leg back, chaturanga. Breathe into the heart. Exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Breathe in, rise into the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Hop up into a squat. Good. Like a spring froggy. Hands to the heart. Breathe in here. Exhale, dip. Right shoulder down. Inhale, open up your palms and imagine that your heart is expanding as you do so. Reaching. Turn the thumbs down. Wrap around. Take a half bind. No, take a full. This is a full bind. Breathe in. Roll left shoulder back, open through the heart. And out. Now, walk the left foot in. Rest the belly on top of the left foot. Keep the right knee hooked into that armpit, bind wrapped around. If it's too much, you don't have to full bind. Just hug the right leg. Shift. Whoops. Shift, whoops, lift. Vinyasa. Breathe in here. Exhale, keep the knee in the armpit, let go of the bind. Take your peace fingers, right big toe. Open up the leg out to the side. Utthita has to be. Embody your strength. Embody it all. Just like triangle pose is a different perspective. Breathe in here. Exhale, Utthita Hasta, Padagustasana A. Foot forward. Hands to waist, point through the foot. Keep it lifted. And maybe even pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Lean back. Exhale, melt down, fold. We take 3 therapeutic reverse skydives. Inhale, float up, flat back. Exhale, melt down. Breathe in, Float up. Notice how the breath lifts you and allows you to naturally surrender with exhale. Inhale, maintain that buoyancy, reaching. Weight is on the left foot, flex through the right. Inhale, kick it towards your face, but don't kick your face. And then pendulum it back, warrior 3. Ensure those hips are level. Breathe in here. And exhale, hold, feel stability. Again, you can stay like so, or breathe in. Exhale, knee pulls in. Breathe in, press back. Exhale, pull in. Breathe and press. Exhale, pull. Breathe and press back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, press back. Bend your left knee. Step your right foot back. And I always adjust my pants there. I don't know why, it's a habit. Breathe in, reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale, softness in the hips. Press that back heel back, fire through the leg. Breathe in here. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your head like Shirshasana. Inhale, elbows press back, open through heart. Exhale, elbows squeeze in, ribs knit in. Breathe in, elbows press up. 2 exhales, left palm, right palm. Inhale, raise the roof, straighten through the legs. Exhale, wrap the left arm underneath the right. Eagle, breathe in, drive the elbows forward, up and back. Exhale, bend your left knee, kind of like a devoted lunge. Inhale, unravel yourself, blossoming open, Triconasana. Straighten through left leg. Imagine you're kind of like peeling off that mask as you reach towards that higher potential. Sometimes based on our jobs or our relationship status or whatever roles we feel that we might have to fulfill, we have to wear a mask. We have to play a certain part. The yoga practice is a time you get to strip it away and reach to what is authentic to you. Reach into what makes your heart sing songs of passion. Reach into it, not just physically, also with your breath of spirit. Breathe in. I forgot the core. For the triangle, of course, you can lift up your left arm. Breathe in here. Exhale, right arm overhead. Swoop it around. Turn the toes over. Take a wide-legged forward fold. Okay. This side is going to be a little different. First, go ahead. Take your hands over towards left ankle, left shin. And if it's hard to reach, just narrow your stance. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your right knee so your hips pull towards the right heel, but your hands pull yourself towards the left foot so that you're really able to open up through the side waist as the hip pulls away from shoulder. Breathe in here. Exhale out. Straighten through right leg. Hands come forward. You can sway the hips around. Here's the deal. I trust you. You can take what you want here for your Prasarita Padagustasana. If your hamstrings are still feeling like they want a little extra love, grab a hold of the big toes. If you want to work your tripod headstand, of course you can. And in fact, I will talk you through that. But take this moment for you. So for my tripoders, you breathe in, look forward. Exhale, bring the palms in line with the heels of the feet. Fingertips face in the same directions of the toes, and you squeeze those elbows in. Walk your feet out if it's hard to get your head to the floor, and bring the crown there. I have to move my scrunchie. From here, you're going to shift into the balls of the feet, lift up out of the heels. And then you can even crawl one knee at a time on top of the tripod, or reach for the balls of the feet. Maybe take a straddle, maybe reach up, but feel how you equalize the pressure by pressing into hands and crown of head. Also from tripod, you can bend the knees in, lower them down on top of the arms. As the feet gently lower, the head lifts up. You have Bakasana, crow pose. So if your feet are still in the sky, go ahead and lower them back down to the ground. Breathe in, finding length. Look forward. Bring your right palm underneath your face. Reach your left arm up. Take a twist. Hips stay level. Breathe in, root to crown. Exhale, twist a bit more. Breathe in here. Exhale, wrap. Left arm underneath right. Garudasana in the arms. Roll up. Come up to stand. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Breathe in. Exhale, deep bend in your knees. Goddess squat. Palms on top of the thighs. Now for this one, we're going to take Uddiyana Bandha. So that's your navel lock. The way this is going to work is you're going to exhale everything out, and then hopefully there's no dinner in the belly. If there is, you can just hold goddess. But as you exhale everything out, you're going to suck the navel up and in, hollow out. Then you'll let your belly soften before you inhale again. It's a little difficult for me to show in this leotard because I'm not going to take it off. Not that type of yoga class. So, but I will demo, and then we can do it together, or you can do it twice. So we take a deep breath in. I exhale out. Belly pulls in. Belly softens, and then I inhale. Take a cleansing breath in. Now we do it Ala Suzamen. Exhale out. Breathing in, fill your body up. Exhale, empty, empty, empty. Then pull the navel in. Belly softens, then you inhale. Alrighty, inhale, straighten through the legs. Right toes turn in, left toes point forward. Deep bend in left knee, left elbow down, right arm up and overhead. Then you can kind of play with loosening up through the shoulder, or wrap the hand around. Keep the left arm under, bind. You'll see I start kind of curled in. Roll the right shoulder back. Good. Engage Mula Bandha here. Sit bone squeeze, pelvic floor lifts. Ujjayi. Fine. Exhale, release the bind. Hands come down. Lift your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Circle out through the leg. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, left knee pulls into the top of the left arm. Shift the leg forward, Chaturanga the arms, Ekapada Kundanyasana. And then you can swing the left leg back, Chaturanga. If I were to do that, I would have killed my house plant. So, sometimes we have to skip things for something, beyond ourselves. But you have Chaturanga. Breathe and lift. Exhale, hips high. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in, rise the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Hop up into a squat. Maybe even take a little handstand. There we are. Alrighty. From your squat, dip your left shoulder down. Open up your arms. Turn the thumbs down, wrap around. And if it's hard to find the hands or the fingers, you can find your shirt, the one that's on you, or feel free to take a strap. Sometimes I even use a sock here. But from here, do your best to keep the bind. Walk the right foot in. So I let my chest rest on the thigh. Shift forward. And it's sort of like that transition of Warrior 3. The knee comes in. It's like that flamingo pose. But then you lift all the way up. Asana. Can your breath be smooth here? What are you reaching for? Imagine it's right there at the left big toe. Take the peace fingers there and inhale, expand. Utthita Hasta B. So you're starting to fully embody what you're reaching towards. And if you don't feel it, imagine it. Imagine you're fully embodied. And then eventually the feelings start to come up. And the feelings is what creates this vibration, which then attracts it. Let's attract an Utthita Hasta A. Bring the left foot forward. Hands at the waist. Point through the foot. We keep it lifted for 5. Extra credit, pulse for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down. Extra credit doesn't bring you samadhi. Sorry. Hands at heart. Take your mudra of highest potential. Make sure your energy is directed in the right way. Breathe into it. Exhale out. Breathe in, lift up and back. Urdhva. Exhale, reach it forward, flat back. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend your right knee. Breathe and reach up, high lunge. Exhale, lower tip of the back thigh down. Breathe and reach forward, up and back. Crescent. And if you're very familiar with Dharma style, you know Dharma will show a lot of different variations here. So you can reach up, go back. You might even grab an elbow. It's also quite nice. You might even touch your monstera. It's not what I meant to do. But you can reach back for the foot, bend the foot in. Take a mermaid bind. Maybe even bring the foot to the head. Nice. Beautiful. Keep letting those hips soften and keep breathing into that heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the back foot if you have it. Tuck under the toes. Shift your hips back. Breathe and pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Of course, you can stay in runner stretch. For those of you that see a disco ball in your future, you can slide into a split Hanumanasana. Choice is yours. And of course, feel free to use blocks underneath the hands. Try to keep the hips square and use your breath. Even if you're kind of sliding into it slightly with the inhale, you can actually soften with the exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck underneath the back toes. Hands down to the floor, even if you're in runner stretch. Breathe in here. Exhale, press down, lift up, slide your right leg up. Step the right foot wide. Step the left foot wide. Top of the mat fold. From here, right thumb turns back, reaches under, takes a hold underneath the thigh, left hand reaches back. We're working into bird of paradise, so you're gonna look like this flower here, all right? Imagine yourself becoming the flower. If binding's too much, of course, you can take Marichyasana, Tita Hasana B, anything we've already done before. For those moving forward, walk your left foot in, softness in the knee, and just like the flower, it starts kind of curled up in its little pod, and it starts to kind of break free from the earth. And then eventually it kind of peeks its orange and purple head out, and it extends the leg. Maybe you have an orange and purple energy about your head right now. Green energy in the legs. Beautiful. Now from here, lower down sweetly. So send the hips back. Reach the foot forward. Come into a flat back, like that reverse skydive. Yes, I know it's a bit of a challenge. I hope you're laughing, smiling. This is ridiculous. When would we ever do this in real life? Like outside of the mat. This is real life. Go ahead, lower down the foot. Release the bind. Shimmy up. Roll the shoulders. Maybe give a little Britney Spears action. All right, no distractions. The documentary is really good though, but I hear she doesn't like it. So let's move on. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, flat back. Reach the left leg back. Nope. Reach the right leg back. Warrior 3. Breath in. Exhale, bend your left knee. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale, back knee down. Or back at it, crescent. Breathe in, reach forward. Up. Go back. Try to be reflective of how you played on the other side, but of course, also respect each side is a bit different. Each side might have a different calling. Breathe where you are. And then see where you are. I see it. It's wonderful. And address, is this a little bit outside of your comfort zone? In order to make progress, we just go slightly outside. Don't hurt ourselves. Breathe in. So release the back foot if you have it. The quad stretch was mega. Shift your hips back. Mega for me. Flex the left foot. Breathe in, pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Of course, from here you can slide back into split. But if what your body wants right now is just to kind of hold it in runner stretch, you can. Otherwise, slide forward, we can pull the heart forward and work back. That's it. Grab those blocks, grab what you need. Do your best to square off the hips. And sometimes, when we're reaching for something or striving for something, we have to go through some uncomfortable territory. We have to see parts of ourselves that we might not naturally be willing to shine. And the yoga practice, as we shape shift and we encounter different parts of ourselves, we have to face them and breathe with it, merge with it, be a part of it. That moment might be now, the moment might have been at another time. Whatever moment it is, in this moment, breathe deeply into it. And as you exhale, tuck underneath your back toes, palms flat. Breathe in once more. Exhale, press the earth away. Slide the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Step your left foot wide outside. Right foot wide outside. Soften, fold. All right, my lovers. B-O-P. Bird of paradise. Let's bloom. Turn your left thumb back underneath the left thigh. Wrap it around. Right arm reaches back. Wrap it around. You can walk the left foot in if you need. Softness in the knees to help to rise. Press down into your foundation. The earth underneath the right foot. You can extend the left leg out. Reach into through ball of the foot. Super nice. Breathe in here. Exhale, flat back. Seat back, left leg forward. I know, great view. Didn't think this one through. Breath in. So left foot down, release. Take a little dangle. Breathe in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot back, back knee down like you're going to propose. Right hand at right hip. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, revolve. You can stay like so, or left arm wraps underneath. Right arm reaches around behind. Take a bind. Breathe in here. From root to crown. Exhale, waist naturally narrows to help you revolve. Lean back. If you wish, you can tuck underneath your back toes. Lift up the back knee. Breathe in here. Nice breath in. Exhale, release your bind. Hands down to the floor. Don't let your left foot touch the mat until the very end. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee pulls in, slides through, come to sit. Alrighty. From here you have Marichi Asana. So of course, you can take it traditionally, just left foot bends in, right knee here. Or if you want to take half lotus, bring your left leg out. Left foot comes in towards the right hip flexor. Now keep in mind, we did a little bit of hip work at the beginning, but nothing super major. So just be honest with yourself. If lotus is part of your practice, this will feel fine. Yeah? Otherwise, you don't have to come to lotus. Either way, the right foot comes in. Like we did at the beginning of class. Reach up, reach forward. Turn the right thumb down, wrap around, reach around. Take a hold of the hand. Breathe and pull the heart forward. Exhale. Bring the forehead down towards your left knee. And it's okay if it doesn't look that way. Trust me, with your breath, you will naturally begin to evolve more into the idealistic shape that you would see in the yoga book. But, quite often we have these expectations as to what something should look like. And that takes us away from the beauty of what is. Be with what is here with your breath. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Roll up. Okay, so here's the thing. If you have half lotus, it can stay. If you don't, then it doesn't have to stay. Either way, you're going to do the same thing with your right leg. You're going to lift it up. You're going to turn your left thumb down and over. Bring your right arm underneath the right leg and start to bring it over the shoulder. Right hand comes down. Now, very important. Left knee works its way down as you kick into the right foot so that you have half lotus compass pose. And if you're not doing the half lotus, again, you just bring the right leg over your shoulder. Take a hold, kick into it. Very nice. Breathe here. Exhale, release. Take a seat. Flutter out your legs a bit. Get jazzed up for round 2. And even though the poses might be getting a little bit more complicated, we are slowing it down in a sense, slowing down the heart so that you can kind of merge into it. However, if you want that vinyasa, feel free to take it. Sit back, cross shins. Otherwise, just step back. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Right knee lowers down. 90-degree angles. It's like you're going to propose. Left hand, left hip. Breathe and reach your right arm up. Exhale, take a twist. Make a fist with right hand, emit with the left. Breathe in, root to crown. Exhale, press, twist, revolve. Those of you binding, reach it underneath and around. Those that want to fire it up, tuck underneath the back toes, lift up the back knee. Breathe in here. Pause. Breathe in. Tief ein. Exhale, nice. Release, hands down to the floor. Go ahead, bring the right knee in. Bring it forward. Lower down to a seat. Can you believe it? We're already here. Marichyasana. So the left knee is going to stay bent. Yeah. And again, if you did the half lotus, you can do it again. I'm going to circle out through the right leg. I always have to check in a bit more at the right due to a past injury. It's just nice to take a little fold here. All right. For Marichyasana, bend the left knee. And once again, if you're not doing the half lotus, it's okay. You can even have the leg straight or have the knee just bent in, foot tucked behind the heel. From here, inhale, reach left arm up. Reach forward. Turn the thumb down, reach around. And make sure that left foot is really stepped in close. If the foot is stepped wide, it's giving you more surface to reach around. So you really have to compact yourself like a little ball. Nice. Imagine you're kind of coming back to that seed that you planted at the beginning of class. You identified what are you reaching into. Breathe in deep. Exhale, release the bind. You can take now the compass pose. So again, right leg stays in half lotus. If you're taking the half lotus variation, you have to kind of come back to that Navasana feeling and bring the leg up. Move your hair out of the way. That's probably growing very long in the lockdown. And then simultaneously, slide left leg over shoulder, right thumb turns down, take a hold of the foot, hand down. Now press the knee down as you reach the foot away. And a different angle here, but it is what it is. New perspectives, yeah? And just see where you are. Be amazed. You're tapping into a whole new perspective of yourself, broadening your awareness. Breathe in here. Exhale, release. All right. From here, flutter out the knees or the hips. Breathe in. And out. Lolasana. If you have those lotuses, take it. Lotus your legs, hands by your side. Blocks are very helpful Don't judge me, but I still haven't, I don't know where my blocks are. So I haven't been using them, but that's not what I recommend. Okay. So hands by your side, by your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press down, pull the heart forward, bring your seat back. And lower. One more for good luck. Breathe in. Exhale, press down, float the seat up. And lower. Good. Sit back and cross the legs. So, come once now. I'm losing my English, which is my mother language. So come to Padagustasana. And I'm going to demo the full transition, like the mother load transition. Some of you have maybe seen this on Instagram as I've taught bits and pieces of it throughout the week, but this will be the first time teaching it full on together. First thing, Shirshasana, your headstand. We're going to bring it back and transition it into tripod. So once you have your headstand, you uninterlace your hands, so your fingers kind of come flat. You bring one hand, other hand, tripod. From your tripod, you can lower down to crow or Bakasana. Let me show all of that. But since it's a lot to kind of digest, especially if it's your first time, I wanted to break down the arms. And also, you can take bits and pieces of it. Think of it almost like a 5-course meal. Yes, you order it all at once, but you don't receive it all at once. So if it's your first time, take the first bit, second bit, or just skip to dessert, whatever you want. So what I'm going to recommend is that you go Mukasana first. All right. And I'm going to show first. All right. Go Mukasana. We reach our arms up. We bring our hands down. I have to shift a little bit. Fist, elbow squeeze in. Crown of head down. Tuck under the toes. Lift up the hips. Ankles are crossed. Legs slope up. Shirshasana. It's a lot easier to transition with split legs. From split legs, uninterlace the hands. Exhale, exhale. Palm, palm. Then you're going to reach your left leg out. I like to touch it down. Cheating a little bit. Work the right foot underneath. Cross the ankles. Shift. Bakasana, which I can't crawl around and shift and show that pose. But you have your tripod. Knees are coming in. This left leg extends out. The right leg works its way in, hooks the ankles. Then your seat goes back. Your heart lifts up. This is Bakasana. So, again, maybe you just play with tripod into crow, tripod into Bakasana, or if the headstand part is new to you, you can also play with that. Feel free to use a wall, especially if you're new to the transition, but make sure that you're at least about 3/4 of a leg length away from the wall so that you can semi-split the legs and have one toe tapping. You don't want to be too close, all right? So, many of you are already in it. I'm going to talk you through it one more time. So you can start in Mukasana. Folding forward. Shirshasana. Grab biceps, elbows underneath armpits, interlace the hands. Crown of head down. Tuck under the toes, lift up the hips. Lift up your legs. Stay here. Otherwise, split the legs. On, interlace the hands. One palm back, other palm back. Tripod. From here, legs come over. And walk the foot underneath. Sit back, cross, lift. Ashtavakasana. Again, I kind of cheat by tapping that toe down to come into Ashtavakasana. If you want to build on from that, Ashtavakasana to Ekapada Vinyasa, be my guest. Let's have some fun. So by all means, you can continue to play with this sequence as long as you want. This is your practice. You ultimately have showed up for yourself. You've discerned what are you going to reach into. So if you're at this point in the path where you feel like you want to go in another direction, please just steer yourself that way. But given that our practice has been quite rigorous, in my opinion, and it's late at night, at least as I'm teaching live, I would like just to take a forward fold, and then we'll close with a little meditation, yeah? So let's actually take Karmasana. So legs start semi-wide, knees bent, reach your arms up. Dip your arms in and start to kind of walk the feet in a bit. So the legs come over the arms, which is just how they were in Bird of Paradise. You're going to walk your hands out to the side and back. Slide the heels down. And the legs will help flatten your arm, or you just basically flatten out everything, right? From here, if you want to bind, you turn the thumbs up, reach back, reach a hold. That's where that strap comes handy. Or you can grab a hold of the pants. If Karmasana is not your cup of tea this evening, you can also just take wide-legged forward fold or Padagustasana, your choice. Let the breath be long, deep, and smooth. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. If you came into the Karmasana, bend your knees or just scoot it up first. Bring the arms out, rolling up. Bring the feet in. Butterfly the feet. Take a very gentle forward fold. If you want to take some spinal extensions and flexions, you can. And as you inhale, pull forward. You can melt the chest forward. Let the head drop. Sit a bit less intense than the Karmasana so that you can really begin to soften into it. As you fold into yourself, reflect on your practice, reflecting on all the ways that you've reached around within yourself. Reflect on the surprises, the challenges, perhaps even moments where you wanted to give up and click, leave meeting. And the moments that you prevailed, the moments you listened to your heart in that authentic state. You listened to the peace within that brought you to where you are here and now. And give yourself credit. It's not just what you've connected and reached into in your practice. It is what you consistently reach and connect into as you live your life. Take a deep breath in where you are. Exhale out. Roll up through your spine. Take a moment. Sit with yourself, at least for 3 breaths. And just feel into this divine alignment. Your tailbone rooting down to the earth. The crown of the head lifting up. Return back to that mudra. Interlace the bottom 3 fingers. Index touches, thumb touches. Let it point up. Allow yourself to merge with a higher potential, a higher vibration that keeps you buoyant, that keeps you clear and at peace, keeps you motivated. You are more than welcome to stay in the meditative seat with mudra. Otherwise, you can come to lie down in Shavasana. Either way, I will guide you through a guided meditation that uses a little bit of breath, and it can be done either lying down or in a meditative seat. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Take 4 more breaths like so, and if you are transitioning, please transition. And as you exhale, you allow yourself to soften a bit more. Arrive where you will commit into your stillness. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Feel your body as a whole. Feel into the totality of your being. Breathe into the core of your belly. Exhale, send roots of awareness through your seat, legs, and feet as they connect you to your foundation, into the earth. Breathing in, pulling in that magnificent prana through your root system, through the feet, through the legs, through the hips, bringing it back into your core. Exhale, shine the awareness up through the spine, out the crown of the head, as it streams towards the celestial heart, the center of the universe. Feel this connection to the vastness of space that lies beyond you. Inhaling, draw that cosmic consciousness back into the body, through the crown of the head. It's sparkling there at the core. As you exhale, feel what is present for you now. Inhale into the core of your being. Exhale, shine your awareness towards the left, honoring the feminine, lunar, yin side. Inhale, draw that energy back into the body. Exhale, feel what is present for you now. Inhaling into the body. Exhale, awareness towards your right, the yang, masculine, active, solar side. Inhale that energy back into the center of your body. Exhale, feel what is present for you now. Breathe into your core center. Exhale, shine awareness behind you, honoring your past, all that has come before you. Breathe into the core of your being. Exhale, shine awareness in front of you, honoring your future, all that will unfold along your path. Inhale, draw that energy back into your body. Exhale, feel your body as a whole, the totality of your being. Breathe into the entirety of your body. Exhale, shine awareness in all directions. Feel your consciousness expanding. Beyond the room, your place, your city, your country. Consciousness expanding out into the world, towards your loved ones, towards the galaxies, the unknown. As you breathe in, draw in this cosmic consciousness. Let it light you up. Exhale, let it settle in. Feel what is present for you now. We've worked the majority of our practice together, reaching within, reaching around, reaching into. And now you've been able to reach beyond yourself, driving your consciousness to the simple power of awareness. Breathe into the magnificence of your being. So feel yourself completely embodied. Feel free to linger in the stillness, relish in the magic as you continue to integrate your practice. Otherwise, if it feels right, you can make your way back up to sit. Your hands in the mudra of highest potential. And in celebration of weaving our conscious spirits together, we'll celebrate with the sound of Om. Sing from wherever you are and let it resonate from your heart. Breathe in first to clear. Exhale out. Breathe and sing. Vielen Dank für alles. Muchas gracias para todos. Thank you so much for everything. May you all continue to reach into what gives you light, which sparks your interests, what makes your heart sing songs of passion as you continue to witness your practice unfolding. Namaste.